This guy just went to sleep and somehow woke up as a completely ripped muscle man. He had no clue what was going on, because just yesterday, he was still a 300+ pound fat guy. His bulky, unattractive body had crushed his confidence for years, and even his own parents couldn't stand him, treating him like an outsider. At school, it was even worse. He was always the one people mocked and bullied. But everything changed the moment Jack pushed open that mysterious door. Before all this happened, the ugly-looking Jack was taking a walk when he happened to see a few thugs harassing a girl on the street. Jack knew stepping in would only get him beaten up, but he still walked over and tried to talk them down. Those guys were obviously not the type you could reason with, and Jack was instantly knocked to the ground. Meanwhile, the girl just stood there coldly, not reacting at all. Luckily, the noise Jack made when falling scared the thugs off. When the girl thanked him as if she meant it, Jack didn't even look back, he just left. He wasn't being timid. It was because his grandpa had raised him to be gentle and kind. But in reality, the people he tried to help always ended up hurting him, and the only person who cared about him, his grandpa, had passed away not long ago. The house in front of him was the only thing his grandpa left behind. To survive, Jack relied on small part-time jobs to earn money. While other students enjoyed carefree school life, Jack was the one everyone pushed aside. Even though things were already bad enough, people still treated him like a punching bag. Even his own siblings, who went to the same school, loved watching him suffer. That day he got beat up the entire afternoon, and because of that, he was late for work and got fired on the spot. That night, Jack was eating instant noodles like always, and the reflection in the broth showed his ugly face. He couldn't accept how unfair life was. In anger, he punched the mirror and shattered it. But when he punched again, the wall suddenly flipped around, revealing a secret room filled with strange items. These items were things his grandpa had collected from another world during his adventures. What caught his attention the most was a huge door in the corner. Jack pushed it open in confusion, and inside was a small room. The moment he stepped in, a system window popped up, informing him he had entered another world. He turned around to check behind the door, and the real world was still there, unchanged. Turns out this door was a gateway to another world, and Jack had become the new owner of this little house. He was still completely baffled, but he noticed this whole setup felt almost exactly like the games he'd played. He checked his stats right away, only to find every value at rock bottom. Then he noticed a note on the table. Even though he couldn't read the otherworldly language, the system instantly gave him language comprehension. The note said, "This house was left by a saint for whoever fate chose. Now, no one except Jack could enter it." Jack casually picked up a sword, and realized it was the kind of top-tier weapon people would kill for. So he decided to take the weapon outside and have a look around. The outside was strangely quiet. Jack started swinging the sword, to vent all the frustration he'd bottled up from the real world. But with one random swing, he suddenly gained level 1 swordsmanship, and apparently the max level was 10. Feeling that rush of improvement, Jack tried out all the other high-grade weapons too. That's when a raging monster suddenly appeared. Jack was terrified, but then he realized, the monster couldn't enter the house at all. The system said its stats were extremely high, and Jack had never seen anything like it. After hesitating for a long time, he threw the spear he was holding at the monster, and with that casual throw, he killed the supposedly powerful monster instantly. Jack couldn't even believe he'd done that. After defeating it, his level and skill points both shot up, and the monster even dropped all kinds of rare materials. After everything that happened, Jack decided to return to the real world, but as he reached the door, the system notified him that the materials were sold. The loot from that monster had sold for 1.5 million in local currency. Back at home, Jack's genes started changing, and when